Abhishek Mishra, my colleague, is now joining me live from the Allahabad High Court outside the premises. Abhishek, a historical mistake is what the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh had said it was and asked the Muslim side to propose a solution by itself. But we're already hearing that the Muslim side is likely to challenge this order from the Allahabad High Court.
Well, absolutely, Polumi, and this is what we are also expecting, that the Muslim side will now move to the Supreme Court to get an immediate relief on this order. But with the kind of arguments which were made earlier on the 26th and 27th of July during the hearing at the Allahabad High Court, the same arguments is what the Muslim side is, we expect that will be made in the Supreme Court. Challenging is one thing, but today when the High Court given this order, it made it very clear that the civil suit needs to be made sure parallelly, and on the other hand, the ASI exercise which was conducted for a day should go ahead, and that's a green signal as per the order of the Varanasi District Court. Now both these things are very clear indication that the Allahabad High Court did not find any reason to hold this survey immediately, and since it was already was done for a day, so today we are expecting that the team must be prepared for it, and any time by the end of the day will reach or will resume the work of the survey. But as far as the politics around is concerned and the reactions which are coming in are very clear, evident enough. You just heard what the Deputy Chief Minister has to say. He has welcomed this move, and CM Yogi Adityanath, who earlier spoke about it openly, that if there are some significant marks, there is a threshold within the premises of the complex of Gyanvapi, what it signifies, and there should be a solution midway from both the sides. So this is what has been said by the Chief Minister. So it's very clear that be it the scientific survey or the about the civil suit and all these other pending aspect of this case will move towards the one direction, and the barrier of the ASI survey which was there is now been removed, and now the only relief the Muslim side can get is from the Supreme Court if Supreme Courts hold this for a while. But today, now the path is clear for the ASI survey with the radar penetration technique and all those techniques which will be required without damaging any physically to the complex or to any structure, is what the Hindu side has been saying. And now it's a green signal that the ASI survey will resume at the Gyanvapi complex in Varanasi. Yes.
Right. Abhishek, stay on with us. Let's listen in to what Vishnu Jain, who is representing the Hindu side in this matter, had to say.
देखिए, हिंदू पक्ष का जो कहना था और जो हम लोग का सबमिशन था वो हाईकोर्ट ने माना है
जी, और
उसके पीछे जितने तर्क दिए थे, जो फैसला दिए थे, वो सब कोर्ट ने माना कि सही है, वो लागू होते हैं और एसआई सर्वे से किसी को नुकसान नहीं है। एसआई सर्वे साबित करने के लिए कि वहाँ मौके पर क्या मौजूद है, जरूरी है कि सर्वे किया जाए। इसलिए सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ये भी कहा है कि जो एसआई ने हलफनामा दिया है अफिडेविट, उसके हिसाब से वो सर्वे करेगी, और अगर एसआई ये चाहे तो तुरंत शुरू कर सकती है, उसमें कोई देर की जरूरत नहीं है।
Right. Abhishek Mishra, my colleague, is joining us live from Allahabad. Abhishek, of course, the ASI will have to specify its methodology in the way that it is going to conduct this survey, because every time it is expected to, in fact, possibly go ahead and do an excavation. If any digging work is to be done, it will also have to seek permission every time to do so. So this has to be much more scientific in the way that it's conducted.
Well, yes, and indeed the ASI has also given its arguments, their stand in the court when the Allahabad High Court judge asked for a clarification by the ASI what kind of techniques they are going to do, what will be the scope of this scientific investigation, what kind of approach will be utilized, what are the instruments, have they done such an exercise before, can they give any reference of video or photograph to substantiate their procedure, and all these arguments and all these points have already been made at the Allahabad High Court during the hearing on 27 July. And based on that only, the Allahabad High Court had felt the need to go ahead with the ASI survey, because one thing is also very important, that the Muslim side was constantly saying that the court cannot permit this survey to provide or, initiate such evidences for the Hindu side. And on the other hand, Hindu side has been constantly saying that we are not utilizing the court order, but we have a primary investigation, we have the references, there are mythological references, and also the commission report. Remember, last year during the May, when the commission report was filed by the commission, which was constituted by the district court, where was a survey which was conducted about the significance and the claims, then that also signifies the structure and the claimed Shivlinga by the Hindu side in the Vajukhana, which the Muslim side is constantly saying is a fountain. So that is also has become a major development in this case. But for now, it's a big relief for the Hindu side, because they were very keen for a green signal on this survey. But the only option with the Muslim side is to go on the Supreme Court. And if the Supreme Court will find a reason to listen to it and then give any important, observation or verdict over it, that could change the course. But for now, it is very clear, because the Supreme Court has also said that go to the Allahabad High Court, make your arguments there, and then only we will look into this matter further. So the Allahabad High Court is very clear that the survey should continue. The decision of the Varanasi District Court will continue, and with immediate effect, without wasting any time, we are expecting that the ASI will resume this work of the survey with the techniques of the radar and the other scientific approaches which they have given the reference in the court, is what we are expecting today, and that is something, a clear path for the Hindu side as far as this survey is concerned.
Okay.
Yes.